Skulls and Bones, I'm Mark, once again here with Karl of Nile in New York City. How are you, sir?
Doing fine, Mark. How about you?
I'm fucking happy as hell because Nile's back in town, man.
We love fucking New York City.
Yeah. Well, it's been a while, but you're back, and once again, headlining on this tour. And just like last time, you brought locals on instead of like other supporting acts. Is that, would you say, is that what you're going to do from now on in the States, or is that just what's working right now?
Well, it is working right now. It's something that we really believe in. One of the things we noticed being part of big, huge multi-band packages is often the younger local bands get left out.
Yeah.
And younger bands, which, also translates as local bands, however you want to fucking call it, they are the future of metal. If they don't have a chance to fucking play, what's going to happen to our scene in 10 years? I want there to be a metal scene in 10 years, in 20 years. So it was really important to us that we give back in that way, that promoting younger bands. It's just, I think, a karmically good thing to do, but it's also a smart thing to do. It's a responsible thing to do, as people who care about the metal scene. Yeah.
Well, obviously, this is about a month left, but you end this tour with a hometown show, which you haven't done in, 10 years is what it said?
10 years. It was 05.
I mean, how excited are you to end this at your home? Like, that's pretty awesome.
Well, I thought, God damn it, the bus has to take us home anyway.
It's true.
So why not fucking play? We don't have to make, any money because the bus is taking us there anyway. So why not have some fun and, play a show for our friends? Seriously, it's been 10 years since we played in our own hometown.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, you're obviously out touring with What Should Not Be Unearthed, the incredible new album that came out last year. And in all the interviews, a lot of bands talk how brutal and how heavy. You talked about how much fun this record was. To record it, to listen to it, like what you wanted it to write for the fans, so they had fun listening to it.
Yeah.
Why was fun the idea that seems to keep coming across with this?
Well, there is some inexplicable connection between how much fun you have working on a record and how much fun people have listening to it. For some reason, you can put on a record, and if people fucking killed themselves for a year making it, stuck ice picks in their forehead until they got it right, you could hear that.
Yeah.
I could hear it on Sethu.
Yeah.
We worked, ridiculously hard on that record. But it's more important to tap into the primal human connection.
Yeah.
Music is supposed to touch people. It's supposed to grab you in some way. If you're listening to metal music, it's supposed to grab you in the way that's kicking your ass.
Yeah.
We're not trying to make anybody weep and cry, like Mariah Carey or whatever.
Yeah,
So I think it's a primal, essential, savage element. You've got to tap into that somehow. And for us, this was how we wanted to do it. Make a record that was not only fun for fans, but, fun for us. I mean, sweating out for 10, 11 months, in the studio, wanting to kill yourself every day, that's not fun. It's psychologically damaging. And I noticed that after Sethu, that it took the better part of a year for me to feel like myself again, to smile and laugh and be able to listen to the record and not kill people.
Yeah.
So this time, we wanted to have fun. We wanted the fans to have fun. That's what fucking matters.
Yeah. Nile is legendary for rotating bass players, and we have a brand new one now. Once again, what has he brought to the table for you guys?
He's brought back a fresh, positive aspect.
Yeah.
We've come to realize that it really does matter who you surround yourself with. If you surround yourself with negative people, then you're just not gonna, be likely to have fun because there's a lot of negativity around. It induces negativity.
Yeah.
So Brad, he's super talented, super positive, so full of life. He's got fresh enthusiasm, and that's infectious.
Yeah.
The audience loves it. We're having a good time. He's a good guy. He's ready and willing to do what the fuck it takes.
Nice.
And that's, I think, a key attitude that's so missing with so many people nowadays is you got to be willing to do some hard work. And that's just what it fucking takes. You might as well do the work and smile about it and have fun rather than, be negative about it.
Yeah. Like I read like a recent interview and you said something very cool. You're like, I could complain about all this and all this, like, but my job is to play guitar, make music, and go on tour. And you were like, that's just what I do now.
That's my job.
Yeah.
And I'm happy about that.
Yeah.
I love playing metal. It's been my life, and I'm very thankful to the fans. They're the ones who've made that possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you make them a fun record.
Make them a fun record.
Make 'em a fun
Yeah,
record.
I felt like, someone needs to give a fuck about our fans.
Sometimes,
Come on. Come on. It's the fans who count. It's not the fucking critics. It's not the record company. It's not the booking agents. It's not the promoters. You know what? All those motherfuckers are making money on fans.
Yeah.
Somebody needs to actually care about the fans. So, God damn it.
That's what Nile's for.
That's what Nile's for.
Fucking beautiful. Well, the rest of the year, obviously this year just kicked off and you got this tour, but what else do you have planned for this year?
Wow, we're going to go back and do a European part 2, get all the countries we didn't get the first time around, all the Scandinavian countries, some of the Eastern Bloc countries. And then we're going to do 10 shows in Russia, which is a first for us.
Yeah,
We've done the Ukraine, we've done Moscow, St. Petersburg, but never a full-on hit every frozen corner kind of tour.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Then we're looking at South America again. Wow, it's tongue twister.
Yeah.
Possibly with Suffocation.
Ooh.
So that'll be good. We toured with them in Europe, and man, it was so much
Yeah,
fun.
yeah,
Man,
yeah,
what
yeah.
great guys.
The best. From here as well, so it helps. Numerous times we've done interviews, and I've always asked like your thoughts on the scene now and all this, but I don't think I've ever asked you. I really want to, like, when was the moment in your life where you realized you were going to dedicate it to death metal of all specific types of music? Was there like a moment where you're like, this is what I want to do?
Well, there was a moment where I decided I was going to play metal.
Yeah.
And it was a concert. I think it was a Dio concert.
Oh, nice.
And I was sitting, halfway up the stands and just looking at it and going, I bet I could do that. I could fucking do that. I know I can do that.
Yeah.
Which, that's a long leap from thinking that thought to actually achieving it. It's a longer road than people imagine.
But you're still as strong as ever. As
I
proof
like
as
to
the new
think
record.
so. I like to think so. I think this new record conclusively
Ooh, big words.
demonstrates that this band is vital, alive, and kicking
yeah.
ass.
Oh, yeah. Very cool. Well, we're excited to see you kick ass tonight. Do you have any last words you'd like to say to the fans out there?
Come to the fucking show. Let's do some metal. It'll be fucking good.